everyone, welcome back to my farm. I am currently sitting here enjoying my morning view, but I'm off to go down to my farmyard and start my work for the day. So as I do that, I will fill you in on a few things. In my last episode you would have heard me say that I put sunflowers and that in one of my fields, which I have. I've since harvested that field, sold all that product, made a decent bit of money. Also, because I made a decent bit of money, I have invested in a second harvester. So I now have a harvester here on my farmyard. I also have one up at the sheep yard, and I just did a lap of the farmyard because I don't know where I'm going. I've lost my mind this morning. Here we are. I have the tractor ready with my cramped trailer. I'll just come down here to this harvester. This one's going to start work on harvesting this wheat field, so I'll just jump out here and start this harvester, and I'll set a worker off on this guy. Alright, so now he's off and running on his own. Also, while I've been off camera, all of my other fields, bar that one I started the harvester on, are all soybeans. I will be putting different crops in those once they're all harvested, but all three fields that I have are soybeans. So this one that I'm driving past, field 17, and I think it's field 37 up next to my sheep yard, all have soybeans in it. So there's a big soybean harvest happening today. I also have a new vehicle to pick up down at the shop, so I'll just put the ute there and I'll go for a little walk. You may join me on my stroll. Also on the farm I picked up this here, which is a sunflower / corn header for my harvester, because I'm looking at doing some sunflower in my fields. Also, I've got a load of wool to sell, so hopefully we can make some money on that. So it's ready to be sold, hence why I'm heading to the shop, because down here I have purchased an item in a package deal that they had at the shop. So I put my hand up for one of them and I picked it up, and as you can see over there in the distance, we have a Hulk. I purchased the Hulk Plus Plus truck and I put it in the flatbed configuration so I can move my pallets around, and in the package also came this flatbed trailer, so now I can move my telehandler around with me, which will be quite handy. So I can load the pallets onto the truck, put the telehandler on my trailer, and just move it all around the map in one big hit. So we'll get this back to the farm, we'll pick up the telehandler, we might go up to the sheep yard and we will load up the wool pallets. We'll take them down to the spinnery, hopefully get some money from the wool, and then it'll be on to the soybean harvest. Once we get that done, we'll also start that, so I'll have both harvesters running. And yes, if you're wondering about the colour scheme of the Hulk, it is actually green with purple rims, just because I thought, Hulk's green with purple pants, so why not? Green and purple. It is a Hulk, so Just my weird sense of humour, I guess. Anyway, we'll just grab the towel handle and we'll put this on the trailer and we'll head up to the farmyard up north. So we'll just park her up there. Perfect fit. Alrighty. Close the ramps on the trailer. Let's go. Harvester running well over there. Might just have to tidy up that end once he's done, but that part field will be done. That'll be great. Bit more wheat to store for my chooks. It's also something I'll have to check on as well while we're here, is give my animals a clean and see if they need a food top up and the water. I could do the sheep while I'm up here actually. So yeah, I'm also looking at remodeling my farmyard, so I'm looking at selling off the old sheds that I have, putting in some new sheds once I get the money up to do that, which is what I'm working towards. So I'll get rid of a lot of the open sheds, not so much the two very big ones, but I'll put in some smaller lockable sheds. Hopefully I can put one up here near the farmyard so I can actually get all that grass gear out of the shed and put it in its own shed. Then again, I may even look at selling it. That's an option. I could sell it and buy, maybe get another trailer and the milling machine, and I could just do loose grass, straw and hay. So there's field 37 all ready to go with soybeans. There's all my wool. So we will just set up here to load the trailer. Sorry about that, wrong button pushes. Anyway, we'll get there. Alright, we'll get this off the trailer. Oh, she's moved slightly. That's never a good thing. Alright. And we will start loading the wool. Alright, now that that's loaded, I'll just move this out of the way, guys, for a second. And while I'm here, I will check my sheep and see if they need some food and water, and I'll get them fed and watered. And then we'll head down and we will sell the wheat. So I'll just park Hulk over there for a second. Oh, the sheep definitely need a clean, so we'll get that done. Just grab the case here for a second. Alright, they're tidy, and I just ran over the corner of my trough, so that's probably all busted and needs fixing now, because I'm such an awesome driver. Alright, we'll just drop that off. We'll drop the big bag handler off, and we'll pick up bale forks. And then I'll just have a quick look in my... check my animals here. No, actually I might leave it. The sheep are pretty good for food, so I might just park the case back there and we'll go down and we'll sell this wool. Alright. Alright guys, we're just coming into the spinnery there, as you can see, marked with the big green light, so hopefully this will sell the way I want it to. If not, the telehandler's there for it, so we'll drive in here and see how we go. Okay, so most of that's sold. Let's see how the trailer goes. Alright, so yeah, not gonna have the same problem. Alright, so we'll just park here and we'll whack the old telehandler out. We'll get this wool off. This trailer isn't really working too well with this telehandler. Anyway, at least we got it down here, I guess. A bit unconventional, but we got it here. Alright, my wheat field is harvested. Awesome stuff. Just put this telehandler away and then I'll find a home for the truck. And then we'll get the harvesters cracking away at the soybean harvest. Actually, while I'm here, I might just drive this round to the chook pen. We'll see. Yeah, 2 full boxes of eggs. They could do with a clean as well, righto. Yep, a few more pallets there in the shed. So I might actually Go grab those 2 boxes, and we might leave the Hulk out, and we'll load them up with the eggs. We'll go sell our eggs. Yeah, and then once I finish harvesting all my soybeans, I'll check the price of those. If they're worth selling straight away, then that's what I will do. I'll sell them, and a decent bit of money there, ready for the farmyard remodel with the new sheds. Oh, that's right. Just another thing, I just forgot about that, just remembered that and popped into my head, talking about the remodel. I'll drive past it as I go. You may have noticed that over here I don't have my bale shed anymore. I sold that to another local farmer in the area. He's taken that off my hands because we don't need it anymore. He was happy to have it. I was happy to get rid of it. We have a little bit more space to put some newer sheds in. And we'll get rid of that tin shed there. That big shed there I'll probably hang on to. This wooden one here I'll probably get rid of, and the other one over there, and that's where I'll put my new sheds. Alright, so I'll just park the telehandler over by the eggs. I'll just park him in there for now, since we're going to use it later to load up the Hulk. I'll just go down here and check on this harvester, and we'll fix that little bit up at the end of this field, and then I'll empty the harvester into the trailer. We'll store the wheat, and then I'll run some headlands in on the soybean field there, and I'll get it working on that field for me. Lovely. That wheat field is all done, so I might plant that out with oats. So we'll just dump that into the trailer, guys, and then we'll get this harvester cracking on the soybean field there next to us, just field 14. Once I get that off and running, I'll go store my wheat. That way I'll have plenty of food for the chooks, and then I might break out the Challenger tractor there, and we'll grab the fertilizer and we'll prep field 1516, and we'll get it ready for replanting. Might start over this side of the field. I'll run my 2 headlands in, top and bottom of the field, and then I will get the worker off and running on this field. Just stay with me, guys, if you're happy to, while I do that, and then we might look at loading up those eggs, and we'll get them down to wherever's buying them for the best price. I also did trade in my case axial flow draper header and bought 2 class headers. They're the same size, they're just the class brand headers. So we have matching set, and we have dual harvesters on the farm now, so that's going to make harvesting a lot quicker and a lot easier in my case, especially when all I've got to do now is drive the Agco 1000 tractor to and from each farm as the harvesters are running, just to empty them. So that's going to make life a little bit easier on the farm here, guys. We'll just run down to the far end of the field, and we'll put in that next headland, and then we'll go store the wheat. Also, if you like, any suggestions for this farm that you guys want to leave in my comments, feel free. If maybe you want to see some new animals come to the farm, like cows, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I could put extra sheep in, or another chicken yard, or anything like that, guys. If you want to see that, horses maybe, if you want to see a couple of horses on the farm, you know, drop it in the comments, let me know. I'm open to suggestions, feel free to leave them in there. I'll go through them and see what would be good to do with your comments. So yeah, feel free to leave them down below, guys. I'm happy for that. Alright, almost finished this second headland, which will give room for the harvester to turn around. Actually, I might just run a second one in there. Give him that little bit extra room, so we'll line that up. There's the soybeans in the top there, going into the big grain bin in the harvester, collecting away. Awesome, love that. That's just product we're making, so that's hopefully profit we can make as well. And you can't argue with profit, because that's what we're after, especially for this remodel of the farm. Right, we'll just line that up there, and the worker is off. Just go grab the tractor and dusty. Right, we'll just go grab the tractor and we'll drop this wheat off to my silo. We'll load the eggs up, we'll get them down to whatever sell point's buying them for the best, and we'll get the Challenger working on that field. And we'll just put that in the silo there. Lovely. We'll just go park this back by the field where the harvester's working, so he's got somewhere to dump the soybeans. Alright, can't even walk around the trailer. Alrighty. We will head over to the shed, we will grab the big Challenger. We'll break out the Geospread fertilizer and we'll get fertilizing on that little oat field. Then we'll get the cultivator off and running. I'll go and load my eggs up. We'll get them down to the sell point. Off to run. We'll just go grab this tractor, we'll empty the harvester and get it to finish that field. And when this one's been done cultivating, we'll run another fertilizer over it. As you can see, it's at 50%. I want that at 100. off and running. Very nice indeed. Oh, I love this big machinery. I could just watch it work like that for ages. Just like how it moves, how it works. The tractor there wiggles and bumps and moves around as it hits the bumps on the ground. Even that. Animations of the dirt getting flattened and dust flying off it. That's just so cool. That's just my opinion. I like it. Yous might not, but you know, everyone each to their own. The grain tank is full. Okay. Alright, then we'll empty grain tank and we'll get him off and harvesting the rest of the field. It's a pretty good run. Pretty much all over half the field in one run. That's pretty good. Alright, we will load the eggs. Since my field is being harvested and my other one is cultivating, I'll just go bring the Hulk a bit closer down. Alright, let's get loading these eggs. Okay guys, now that that's all loaded up, we will head off to the ranch to sell the eggs. And the ranch is right across the way from field 3. Excellent. It's just down here. Alright, so we'll unstrap the eggs. See if they will sell when I go up here. If not, we'll have to use the telehandler again, but that's okay. Always wants to sell a few and then not a lot. So I don't know why it's doing that. Right, no worries. I'll just park here. We'll get him off with this guy. going on? Glitches on this today. Unreal. Anyway, it's alright. We can live with it. That's why we should probably never overtake on a corner going up a hill. Oncoming traffic. Oh well. I didn't hear anyone, so that's all good. Don't do what I do, kids. Stay in school and be good drivers. Right, so we'll put the telehandler away. Done with that for today. Awesome piece of gear, the telehandlers. I absolutely love them. And I think we'll put this trailer for now in this shed next to the gooseneck one. Might even sell that gooseneck trailer, seeing as how I may not need it if I'm selling all my stuff for the grass and I'm not making bales anymore. And put the Hulk right next to it, right in between them there, nice and tidy out of the way. For now, lovely. Alright, so we'll go out and check on the harvester. Looks like it might be done. So we'll go and do that. If it's done, we'll unload him. Put him back in the shed because I'm done harvesting down here on this farm. And we'll see what's next after that. So we'll just jump in the Agco 1000 or Challenger 1000 if you want to call it that. Either way. I wasn't here in time this time, so I'll have to put the pipe out myself, just like so. Lovely. Unload him. Right, that's in the silo. We'll go put this trailer back and then we will clean up that chicken mess there. Actually, I won't put the trailer back because I'll need it to harvest the top field of soybeans up near the sheep pen. I should have known that already. I'll just drop it there for now and we'll go get the cleaning shovel to do the chooks. Heading round to the chooks right now. Nicely done, looking nice and tidy. Excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. Put the shovel back in here. Connect up the cramped trailer. I'll skip over to the harvester. Let's put the harvester here, nice and tidy like. Alright guys, that field's completely harvested, as are all my other fields. I might finish this field off excuse me, fertilizing and cultivating and getting it prepared for seeding again. I'll finish that off camera. So I guess for this episode I'll wrap it up there guys. Again, thanks for watching. If you did like this video, leave me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. You're more than welcome to share my videos with friends and family. And like always, I'll catch you later.